Hey, what's up, y'all? BoArtTakeOver back with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Samurai Shodown Nakoruru or Nakoruru. You know how to pronounce it, I don't, but we looking at that figure today. Let's get into it. So this figure actually stands at 6 inches, but when we get to the size comparisons, you'll see, man, she's actually kind of small. So this figure is actually, I like her. I like her. There are a couple things that I don't like about her. This, I think, is a stock photo right here. She looks like she's kind of looking over to the side just a little bit. But if you see closely, it's got a little bit of blush, a little bit of paint around the lips. This looks a little frightened. Hair sculpt looks good. This bow doesn't rotate. Don't know what that says, but the paint looks fairly decent. Looks pretty good. Coming down, checking out the lower body. I like the design. Look at that. Look at that right there. Right there. So yeah, it's some missed marks on the paint. It's a lot of bleeding for the red. This is pretty soft. Got some bleeding going on. Oh, that looks awful. That looks awful. I do like the boots though. I think my sister got a pair of these. Check out the articulation. Her head, you can actually get her head to go down. It's on a ball joint, double ball joint. Kind of gappy right there, but she can get her head to go down about that much. Can't really look up too much. It's got a lot of tilt. I like that. Of course, you get your full rotation. You gotta move the hair around. This color piece right here, you can actually move that around too with the arm. Just gotta hold both of them at the same time. It's a little stiff. Hella stiff, actually. But yeah, you can kind of move that around too. Get a little rotation right there. That's pretty good. I like that. Bicep rotation. Arms can only go in that much, so that freaking sucks. That sucks, Storm Collectibles, buddy. The guards, they may be able to rotate, but I don't know, mine's kind of stuck, so I'm gonna just leave it. Put it right here is kind of soft, so that's pretty good. You got the hinge, which is really hard to see. I got the grip hand on too, by the way. And the other hand I have splayed out. The hands are kind of big too, by the way, but it doesn't really bother me that much. Kind of funky using trying to maneuver around with the hair, but you do get the circular motion right there. So that's awesome. She can crunch. Go ahead, come on, quickly. She can go down pretty good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Even though all that soft little plastic. Oh, this is soft too, by the way. Let's see how far she can go back. She can go back a little bit, but you know this little piece back here is gonna kind of get in the way. She just have side to side. That's beautiful. Wow, look at that. She can get her legs up about that much. Does tend to bunch up a little bit. But that is awesome. Her knees were pretty stiff when I first got it, so I did put some lubrication in it, but they're still pretty stiff. But you can get your knees in about that much, so that's all right. Rotation at the calf, a rotation at the boot as well. Feet don't go up that much, they do go back that much. She's got a good little rocker, so that's pretty good. She's also got the thigh swivel as well. Some slight problems with the balancing. Her feet kind of small, a little funky with the ankle movement. But yeah, man, she's pretty good. For her accessories, you see she's got looks like a happy face. It looks good. She's got a slight smile on her face. Looks like she's listening to somebody. Got this piece right here, which is the effect piece. It's a little warped. Looks like it's looked like it fell behind somebody's dresser. Maybe been smoking for a couple years. Don't smoke, kids. And isn't that good on it, so that sucks. Here's a little blade she comes with. Got a little insignia on it. I think it's a scabbard. if I can talk right. Nice little designs on it. Doesn't look that clean though. And I got a little speck on this one. And she also comes with a bird, Mama Haha. Mama Haha. Mama Haha. Y'all gotta excuse the dirt on my hands. I was messing with some Sugru earlier. But anyway, so yeah, this is the bird. Nice little paint applications. Had a lot of dust going on here. But yeah, nice little colors. What is all this stuff on it? Eyes look good. It's got a nice little ball joint for the head. You can move the legs around. Sculpture looks pretty good. Here's the alternate wings. Sculpture looks pretty good for that. Nice colors. Here's the second set. Swap those out, it's pretty easy. Just pull the wings out. And it's keyed. So you put it in. Just like that. The tail comes out too. Oh, speaking of the tail, I didn't mention it. So yeah, it comes with the splayed out tail. That's keyed as well. Just put that in. And then the legs come out as well for some alternate. These are splayed out talons, and I'll show you the relaxed talons, which you can swap out as well. You just kind of wiggle his leg out. The relaxed talons. And a quick look at her hands. I'm gonna just keep them in the package since it's a lot. You got a grip hand. I already got a grip hand on it. This one is a little more splayed out. It's not completely closed. You got two fist hands right here. You got two style pose hands right here. Got a second style pose hand. The other one I have already put on the figure. And then we have two splayed out hands. For some quick size comparisons, here we have him next to the Marvel Legends Captain America and the Figma Zenitsu. Next we have her next to the Mafex Psylocke and the SH Figuarts Ryu. Next we have her next to the NECA Raphael and the McFarlane Spawn. And lastly, here we have her next to the Storm Collectibles Samurai Shodown Nakoruru, and he's actually kind of massive compared to her. I wish that was scaled a little bit better. I mean, I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. And then we have the Kotobukiya Zero Model Kit. My final thoughts on this figure, man, as I stated in the beginning of the video, man, I like the figure. A couple gripes I got, you know, the elbow joints. I wish she had more range right there. You know, I wish she could look up a little further. You know, the paint bleeding and stuff, that sucks. You know, but I'm actually okay with the scale, and her range generally is actually pretty good. Oh yeah, a couple things. So yeah, the bird, the only place it could really fit on snugly or semi-snugly is on her arm. It's a pretty decent fit, so that's pretty cool. You use the splayed out talons for that. And I do wish she came with some alternate, like a more serious expression, a more focused expression. Like her faces are just like playful, and she's a fighter, so that kind of annoyed me a little bit. Also, this effect piece sucks. I don't like the saturation. I don't like the warpness of it. All right, y'all, so that's my video. You like the video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, to stay tuned for my latest uploads. Until then, peace.